Hey, welcome to Hear Us Out. I'm Paul.
And I'm Patrick.
And we're going to do another What Have You Been Watching episode. The only part of of our channel where we face each other.
Yes, where we stare into each other's cold, dead, entertainment-laden eyes.
I didn't know I had cold dead. No, I did. I
Yeah,
definitely did. I'm the one who keeps saying Event Horizon, so.
This is true. And on this week's, or this month's, What Have You Been Watching? Have you been watching Event Horizon?
No. Actually, yes. Yes, I have. I watch it a lot.
That's kind of scary.
Yeah, it is. It is. Just for the last kind of part, don't forget to watch our other videos. We release every Tuesday and Thursday at 8 p.m. GMT time.
Yeah, and like, subscribe, share, and hit the notification bell, because we're probably going to forget that. Because now we're going to have a chat about what we've been watching.
Yeah.
And I don't want to have to go into YouTube housekeeping. So just click everything and tell your friends.
Yeah, this is the more relaxed kind of thing.
Yeah, so thanks for watching. So give me a shout. What have you been watching lately?
Okay, well, shall we start with newer stuff or older stuff?
I didn't know I had a choice, so newer stuff.
Okay, well, I've been going through Good Omens on Prime. So it's not too new, but it's one. I've been doing Stranger Things as well, but let's go to the Good Omens thing. Good Omens is really, really good. Have you?
No, I have yet, because I don't have Amazon Prime. I'm limiting my streaming services.
As of right, like for a while, or are you gonna take the plunge into the?
No, well, I know that Disney Plus is coming, and I know that I'm probably gonna end up on Amazon Prime because of things like Good Omens. There's more and more stuff happening there.
Yeah.
So I'm slowly but surely, because I can't afford afford 15 of these things.
That's the weird. Yeah, we've said it in many of our videos and stuff like that. Especially with there's a J.J. Abrams one where we talk about him joining Warner Brothers and all the streaming services.
Link over there.
Yeah, I'm getting good. I'm trying to get good with how into linking.
Yeah, it's nice.
I've got a subscription to Netflix and Amazon Prime.
Yeah.
And I know I'm going to end up getting a couple of other ones.
Yeah, it's going to probably be a Hulu and a Disney Plus for me as well, but we'll see. So tell me about Good Omens though first, because genuinely, other than the fact that there was the group of people who signed the petition to get Netflix to take it down, which I think is hilarious. Did you not hear that?
Was that because of the religious stuff?
Yeah, religious group said, Netflix, how dare you, please take this down. And Amazon were like, yeah, Netflix, take down that show. And they also tweeted, very funny, fair play Amazon Prime's social media person, whoever you are. And they also tweeted, if you stop making that, we'll stop making Stranger Things. So
okay,
yeah, nice. What's
Good Omens. David Tennant and Michael Sheen and also John Hamm's involved as well.
Oh, cool.
It's very good. I gotta say, it's a Terry Pratchett, Neil Gaiman book, and it's just great. It's like after watching horror like Event Horizon or other kind of like, I guess, more kind of tense things, it's a great palate cleanser for the end of the night kind of thing, because it's all kind of happy and kind of whimsical kind of thing.
Is it quirky fun? Because it looks like quirky fun is the way to...
Yeah, like Michael Sheen and David Tennant play an angel and demon. David Tennant plays the demon Crowley, and I keep getting Michael Sheen's name of his character wrong. It's like Azaziel or something.
Azazel or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
But their interactions with each other is fantastic. It's like, it's so nice, and I don't like... There's a whole storyline to it and stuff like that, but I'm living for the moments where I get to see just those two interact with each other. Yeah. It's so good.
Well, and the reason I'm smiling, everybody, is very, very simple. Paul just delivered... There's a way when you really like something, you have a pause and emphasis moment of, it's so good. You're like, listen to me because you're going to love this. And I'm like, yeah. And it's always when you're right, too. I cannot wait, actually, to see that. So Amazon Prime might be closer in my future than my bank account thought.
Well, like, I'll go on to that a little bit later, because what have you been?
Then I'm gonna kind of tie that up with the other streaming one, which is I've watched all of Stranger Things season 3. I know you're
3 episodes away from the end.
3 episodes away from the end. There will be no spoilers for anything in all of this unless it's very old. So I don't think we can spoil. It's too soon to be spoiling Stranger Things. But let's just say I think season 3 is a very strong Stranger Things season.
Yeah.
I kind of had a little bit of fatigue for Stranger Things. The second season didn't really carry me as much as the first.
What was it about the second season that was it?
Do you know what? And that's why I say fatigue. I think it was just I liked Stranger Things, but I don't know. It's kind of like Game of Thrones. I never quite got into it the way a lot of people did.
Okay.
So I was enjoying it, but I wasn't like in it.
Yeah, you weren't like the fanatic kind of group. Okay.
Yeah, no, and like I thought it was very good. I think it started getting bigger in a non-organic way in the second season. Eleven's going off to the city, and there was a lot of, we might try a few ideas here and push things out to see how wide this can go. And that's kind of what lost me in season 2. But season 3, I gotta say they're doing a pretty good job of getting back to the core of what I thought they did well. So in season 3, I liked season 3. I'd give it the 2 thumbs up. Am I going crazy for a season 4? No, but when it comes out, will I watch it and probably like it? Yes.
Okay, yeah, no, I get you.
So that's my non-spoiler review. I got away without saying anything. They all die.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of some way of being able to discuss without giving it, because I'm really enjoying it. I was taken up by it because I'm very much into the H.P. Lovecraft-esque kind of thing and the D&D stuff. So there's strong kind of connections there. So like, and I guess it's like H.P. Lovecraft with Scooby-Doo.
Yeah, there's a Scooby Gang kind of element to it.
That's kind of my like, me and my girlfriend were talking about how each of the characters have like a class from D&D now associated with them in our minds.
Yeah.
And it's like, not only are you seeing the kids do an adventure, you're also seeing their kind of D&D versions of themselves also doing it.
So you can enjoy it on a level that I'm not, because I'm not part of that world. So, but I think I can see how well they would be doing that, because they've done so many other cultural touch points and pop culture touch points quite well.
The third season, you were telling me, that has like, heavy references to certain movies, and I'm just like, I'm right there with
in
you.
very subtle kind of scene mirroring sort of ways. It's like, that's a scene from blah, which is great. Fair play to them. I think they did a good job. I just don't want this to be 7 seasons of Stranger Things because it's successful. I want them to only tell stories if they have good story ideas, because I'd hate to see Stranger Things go out on a bum note.
Yeah, no, I get you. Where they kind of overplay their
stretch it.
Lost,
looking at you yet again.
yeah.
So what else has been on the deck?
The from the Amazon Prime list, I've got Farscape.
Oh, you're going back? Nice.
Like, because I've like halfway through Star Trek Generations now.
The Next Generation.
Yeah,
TNG.
I went back to that. I finally finished Punisher.
You finally finished the second season of Punisher?
Yeah, because the last time we filmed this, I think I was like 3 episodes away.
And that was months ago.
Yeah.
And your friend asked you nicely to go and watch it.
Yeah.
So someday we could have talked about it while it was still relevant. Yeah. And it's great, isn't it?
It's a really good, I know it's probably too late, but it's a really good Punisher thing, and it really sets up for the next, sadly now cancelled season.
Yeah.
Which is my only pity towards it.
Yeah, well, all of those Netflix shows, like Daredevil had the same problem with its 3rd season, that it ended with a nice setup for, it could go somewhere else.
Yeah.
It's canned. Jessica Jones is the only one that kind of got to finish after knowing that they were all being cancelled.
Yeah, because luckily I got to watch Punisher before I knew it was being cancelled.
Cool.
So the tarnish of that wasn't there. But now that I'm looking at it, I'm just like, they had some good ideas, and they were ramping up to him actually being like full on Punisher mode. Because that scene where he walks out into the middle of the street and he's wearing the.
They find goodbye. I forgot I'm actually wearing Punisher apparel.
Yeah, he's wearing the vest with the thing. It's like so Punisher-esque, where he's like, Russo.
They were finally committing straight to it. Which I stand by my assertion before, that Punisher is it's one of the best of those Marvel Netflix. I know everybody loves Daredevil season 1, as you should. It is an outstanding bit of television. But on the other side, did you watch the Jessica Jones season 3?
I haven't watched it yet. No, I'm going through a lot of stuff right now. So if I list off what I'm currently watching, I'm watching Game of Thrones. We're watching Game of Thrones. We're on the 6th season, last episode of the 6th season. So it's still good. I'm perilous because I'm watching it with someone who hasn't watched it.
All right, so when it's about to take a nosedive.
7 is where it starts going downhill. you know, and then 8 is just a fucking car crash. I'm watching Good Omens, Stranger Things. I'm also watching 2 anime, which is for the anime fans, Attack on Titan Season 3 and Shield Hero, The Rise of the Shield Hero. I should get you onto anime.
Yeah,
we should do a show where I show you anime. And
you should get me onto anime so that there's more stuff that I don't have time to go to and watch.
Yeah, exactly.
But again, spoiled for choice. We did have a video about, are we too spoiled for choice? Yeah, I get in before you on that one, right above Paul's head. Another little notification link if you're on a PC or a phone. I don't think it works on the TV. So you've got a lot of stuff there, a lot of TV that, because going back and rewatching stuff is really enjoyable. But it's very hard to commit the time to sometimes.
Yeah, see, because that's the thing. I'm personally going watching Star Trek Next Generation, Farscape, Andromeda.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I went through, I'm now on the 3rd season of Supernatural.
Which I never got round to either.
And I'm going to be restarting Buffy eventually, and then probably Angel.
I'm very, very close to doing an Angel rewatch myself. Actually, just I don't know what it is. I think there was a 20th anniversary thing this year from its ending. It's
20 years.
20 years for Angel's first episode or whatever.
So it was 1999. Was the first episode of Angel?
Yeah, well. Yeah.
Relatively right.
Yeah, so I think I'm getting that right. No, but I think I'm getting that right, that it was a 20 year. Yeah, I think I know there was an Entertainment Weekly cover or whatever. So yeah, no, it made me think, oh my god, Angel's so good, because I really enjoyed Buffy, but in a lot of ways I think Angel got the bum deal as a show. I don't think it's remembered as fondly, and I think it kind of should be. Yeah, it's got a lot of good stuff. I agree,
because like Buffy had the wave of being good, like really good, and then it had that 3rd season. I think the
Riley Finn years.
Yeah, is that the one with the army?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Buffy goes to college and meets boring G.I. Joe.
Oh, that's such a bad. And it goes, because like you could have done a really kind of cool stuff with that, and they just kind of really didn't.
Yeah, they really just didn't. And so, well, are you watching any movies? Is there any movies that have been like what's
on my list? I rewatched Doomsday.
You rewatched Doomsday?
Yeah, you know Doomsday. It's from the director of one of the directors from Game of Thrones. It came out early 2000s. It's about them closing off Scotland, essentially.
Oh, I have vague memories of this thing now, I think.
It's not a great film, but it's I don't know why. I saw it on Netflix and was just like, I gotta rewatch that kind of thing. Gonna rewatch Dark Tower.
Oh right, yeah, which I still haven't watched.
With Matthew McConaughey and Idris
Elba, yeah.
Yeah. Got out of the new stuff, I've got I Am Mother.
Oh yes, I've seen that.
Have you?
Yes. I've seen that, and I do not want to talk to you about it until you've seen it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kin,
which I've heard of. Remind us which one that is.
By
the way, we should probably say for the people at home, I Am Mother, Netflix, Google it. It's worth a watch. It's, yeah.
We'll have to have a discussion on that one.
Kin,
it's about a kid who finds a sci-fi gun.
Ooh.
And it's essentially like there's a weird. As in, I haven't watched it yet, so like I don't. There's obviously going to be more expansion. But
is it on Netflix?
Yes.
Ooh, good. Then I have access.
Yeah, so it's about it's not solely about a kid who finds a kind of technologically advanced gun. There's some other stuff to it, but the kind of hook that got me was, I think it's like he's doing something with his brother and he finds this gun, and it's like kind of like this is the way that he can protect his older brother, kind of thing. So I've got it piqued my interest enough that I was just like on the list.
Oh, very good. Well, I've been trying not to rewatch movies because there was a little while there rewatch Maximum Overdrive and stuff because of a video. I can't remember which video it is, so let's not link it above.
Still can't remember. That was 2 films we fondly loved.
Yeah. Okay, link up above. We're going to see if we can get our entire 60, 70 video library above your head in a minute.
There's a sneak thing, because anytime we're able to refer back to a movie, we have to give each other €1.
Oh, yes, that's right. I'm now going to up my output on this. But no, we don't. Genuinely trying not to rewatch stuff so that we'll watch things that we haven't seen, both myself and my wife. And unfortunately, sometimes you pick a dud, and we did recently. And you know, when you got so little time, and then you watch something that you're like, "Oh, I'm not getting that time back."
Yeah.
It was Death at a Funeral, which is not the English, which I think was the original Death at a Funeral. There's an American remake with Tracy Morgan, Chris Rock, lots and lots and lots of people in it. Ron Glass from Firefly, you know, the preacher, Reverend Shepherd preacher,
Padre.
Padre, loads of really good acting talent, but the whole thing's a mess, and I just don't watch it. It's disappointing, disjointed, and some of it you're like, crikey, was that a bad edit, or was it really written that badly?
Oh no.
Yeah, no, just such a waste. Don't watch Death at a Funeral, or watch the original, I guess, which might be good.
Yeah, Death at a Funeral. The original one's got Peter Dinklage in it.
No, this has Peter Dinklage in it. Oh, he might be in both.
Oh, that would be interesting.
Actually, yeah, now we've got to go and Google that. And the two guys that are doing the entertainment podcast should probably have seen this one coming. Since I brought it up, that one's on me.
That's interesting.
But yeah, so
we don't discuss these.
No,
beforehand.
this is completely
This is all
off
free flowing kind of thing, because
yeah,
we don't want to. Because this also brings up ideas for future podcasts and sort of future videos kind of thing. This is more of our loose podcast that we might start changing into.
This might end up going out as an audio format too. The only other thing I've been watching, and I kind of really wanted to tell you about before I forget, because this is me done then. I have been watching on YouTube old Dick Cavett, the Dick Cavett show. He was an interviewer, kind of like a Michael Parkinson or a Tonight Show type thing. But he did a lot of great interviews with just people of renown. You know, he talked to Orson Welles a lot. He talked to Groucho Marx. The Alfred Hitchcock one I mentioned to you, as that's where I watched that. He did a great interview with Alfred Hitchcock, and Alfred Hitchcock was really obviously digging him. He's a great interviewer insofar as he seems to either be able to make friends with the guest and they're really into being there, or it goes the other way, so that makes it just as interesting.
So what I'm going to call for the new age the Graham Norton effect.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
So obviously it probably came from him.
Yeah, this guy's from way back. Exactly. Yeah. So this is, again, it's not necessarily a TV show, and I'll link one of them down below, or just Google YouTube
the Alfred Hitchcock.
Yeah. One. And the Alfred Hitchcock one is just great because he goes through kind of some of his process here and there, and he is obviously trying to be funny the whole time.
Yeah.
And pulls it off at least half the time, so it's kind of cute because you're like, geez, Alfred Hitchcock wanted to be liked, and he thought he was a little bit of a comedian. And you're looking at Alfred Hitchcock the entire time, so there's a bit of dissonance there. I've been digging that. So a lot of interviews with old directors and actors, Scorsese and the like were there too. So
I'm trying to think, is that the guy who had the? Once again, because we don't look, or there's an interview with someone. No, you know what? I'm going to drop it because I don't know enough of it.
Okay.
That's I haven't really that's kind of it for me. I'm kind of rewatching old stuff, looking at some of kind of the new sci-fi stuff that's out on Netflix, like Duplicate. Duplicate seems interesting.
Yeah, that I haven't even seen on my feed yet.
Duplicate is based it's essentially two personalities that. It's like that story. Two personalities inhabit the same body.
Okay.
And they've got the rule where it's like each of them gets 12 hours.
Right.
And one of them kind of decides to, no longer adhere to the deal and does some stuff. So I'm interested because I've seen a couple of other films do a similar thing. Yeah. And actually a couple of TV shows. Yeah,
and of course, and for my Douglas Adams fans out there, the Zaphod Beeblebrox effect. Just because I love saying that name. One of the world's greatest written down names ever.
Played by, in the movie...
now Oscar-winning...
Sam Rockwell.
Sam Rockwell.
Yeah.
Played in the TV show on BBC by somebody who should have had a bigger career because he made me laugh out loud way back then in the BBC miniseries. And it's in gas because it was just a really bad rubber head as the second head. That was... God... We used to forgive an awful lot of visual effects, and I'm really glad we did. We're spoiled now. We just are spoiled.
That is true. Yeah.
So yeah, and actually on that, I'm going to throw out a question, if you don't mind.
Oh, yeah, go for it.
Anybody that's stuck with us for our chat, if you are going to go back and rewatch something, so if you're going to suggest to us that we watch an older TV show, which we may have already seen, so you can call it a rewatch, what would it be? Because I'm very tempted by the Star Trek Next Generation.
Yeah.
It's just a volume thing that has kept me out of it.
I understand that.
But yeah, you know what? If you guys stick in some comments down below and there's a bit of a consensus, then we'll go back and maybe rewatch an old show and do a video on it.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it gives. Yeah, we're kind of closing up because I think we're kind of running dry with. I'd just be recommending films on Netflix, and
we're running nice and long as we always do.
But which is if there's any kind of films that films or TV shows that you would recommend that we haven't mentioned in either one of our videos or in the What Have You Been Watching kind of group, put it down below and we'll take a look, and we might add it to one of our lists.
We might even do a video about it, which eventually will point above Paul's head and go, there's a link to that video right there. You two can be part of that fantastic segue stuff.
Chernobyl, quickly.
Chernobyl, watched the first episode, haven't got back to it. I am genuinely Stranger Things got in the way. Binge watched Stranger Things, so that was just unfortunate timing. Started Chernobyl just on the wrong day. Really looking forward to seeing Chernobyl.
Yeah, cause I haven't gotten. Same thing. Got too much stuff on that I haven't been able to watch it, and I know so much about Chernobyl that I'm really interested in how this is going to go, kind of thing. So.
Chernobyl and Barry season 2 are next on the list. So
Doom Patrol
and Doom Patrol, which I now have as well. Yeah. So. I'm going to watch that.
Okay, so we've continued it a little bit too much. So as I said, comment down below if there's a TV show that you're going to rewatch. We might add it and talk about it in a future video, or any recommendations for us.
Let the community know. So like, share, subscribe, blah, 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 blah. That's just what it is at this stage. You all know what to do. I've been Patrick.
And I've been Paul.
And we've been talking about what we've been watching. What have you been watching? Let us know and we'll talk to you next time.
See you later.